When they were all gone, I changed back into my street clothes. I hung up my slippers on the wall and stepped out of my dressing room. Waiting outside for me was the male lead.
Aren't you going to greet your lover?
Hello, Zizi. It's great to see that you've gotten Morel.
And you, Lucilla. Isn't it wonderful?
Hi, yes. I pulled out my cell phone as a distractor to our conversation.
The girls went out to eat. I was wondering if you wanted to try that chicken paradise with me.
Oh, that's very kind of you, Zizi, but no thank you. I'm afraid I can't eat cock. Hi, Daddy. I hoped addressing my father would scare him away, and it did.
Just a moment, Scilla. I'm terribly sorry. Please excuse me. It's my daughter.
Mr. Rockhart, sir, please, we do not have all day.
I know, but I have to make sure my children are all right.
Make it quick.
Okay, Scilla? What is it?
I just wanted to tell you that I got Rusula.
That's great. Can we talk about this later?
Okay.
All right. I'll see you when I get home.
Okay. I might be a little late. Madame Bruche wants to give us notes for the entire first act.
Well, call me if you'll be home later than 9.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
It's dangerous for a girl to be all alone in such a secluded area.
Hi, Scilla!
Just outside the theater, I saw Edillan with his bike, and Tinny was running towards me. Hello! Oh, I'm so glad to see you two.
Likewise.
You got it, didn't you? With your awesome dancing, you got it, right?
Of course I did. Vermise O looked really jealous.
I knew you could do it. So how do you feel?
Well, it wasn't a surprise that I got the part. Vermise O can't even put on a tutu properly.
I really want to see you all dressed up.
Oh, I know. What if I sneak you two in backstage?
Yeah?
And see all those legs? I'm not sure.
Oh, come on. Most of the girls want you to stare. How about we get something to eat?
What?
Lunch, come on, I'll treat you two. You gave me dinner yesterday. Now it's my turn. I took them away from Court Square and led them through the back roads of the city. I learned, since first hanging out with Edillan, that it was better to avoid the main road so I didn't have to run into people I didn't like Vermise O. Brenna and Selene only sucked up to me because of my status. I knew I would probably run into the girls if I took any other route, and I didn't want them talking down to Edillan or Tinny. Edillan had to hide his bike behind a bush so no one would sabotage it while we ate at the restaurant. It was on a hill, so we needed to take the stairs, and Tinny had already run to the top.
Eddie, it's so pretty up here. Hurry up and look.
Don't you know how to wait?
It really is a nice view of the city. You can see all the way to the lake. I thought it would be good inspiration to see the city when we planned the plane.
I brought some sketches.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I'll show you them once we sit down.
At the top of the stairs was a deck where the higher class dined. They were too busy with their lunch days to notice that Edillan and Tinny weren't dressed for the occasion. But Edillan couldn't help but feel self-conscious.
Are you sure this is fine? I could have worn something different if I knew we were coming here.
It's fine, really.
We're so high. Look how big and fluffy the Clydes are.
Welcome, Miss Rothkot. Where can we sit you?
Wherever we have a nice view.
Table for 3?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, follow me this way then.
It's a glass table. Look how see-through it is.
Look at these glasses. The water's so clear it looks like nothing.
I can see myself in this spoon.
How do you get a tablecloth to be this clean?
Tech will be jealous when I tell him about this.
But you haven't even tasted the food yet.
Here are your menus. We have a special today with our fresh seafood catch. And if you order any of our vegetarian entrees, you can order any of the appetizers for half price. Can I start you off with any drinks?
Just water for now, thank you. How about we start with dessert?
I want ice cream.
Oh, the youth these days, they have absolutely no manner.
I'm sorry, love. I didn't realize it'll be such a popular day for ruffians to dine.
What? 50 points for a cup of apple foam? What is that, and why is it so expensive?
Want to try some? When their desserts finally came, Edillan and Tinny stared at their plates for about 10 minutes before even picking up a spoon. On the other hand, I nonchalantly took my spoon to my mousse in a chocolate tulip-shaped cup and said, Relica's plating was better. They reacted as if I'd just thrown a baby down the stairs when I broke the chocolate cup.
No!
Don't! It's so good!
You shouldn't have taken us here, Scilla. Now we're gonna crave this stuff. But we don't have the money to afford this kind of food.
Would you like some more dessert, or would you like to order an entree now?
Entree!
Wow, this food is amazing. I could write a book on it.
I'll be back with your check.
Thank you.
I couldn't sleep last night.
He kept saying, I gotta show this to Scilla. I gotta...
So I drew some of these. I was thinking that we could make it go up faster if we use a single sheet of metal and weld it like that. It could be a little more expensive, but it'll be an investment.
Ooh, I like this one. A 2-passenger monoplane. It's pretty. Sleek. Do you think you can take the wings off?
I don't think it'd leave the ground if we did that.
Well, sure, maybe we can keep the propellers. But if we somehow made it wingless, it'll be able to fit into narrow places. I wanted to try that on something small. Make a flying toaster or something.
A flying toaster?
Hey, don't laugh. What if the only vehicle you had left to ride in was a flying toaster?
I don't think I'll fit in a toaster.
Scilla, Scilla, Scilla.
I told you they were here.
And I'll never doubt your word again.
Get your hands off my chair, weirdo!
What are you doing here?
I was eating lunch. Go away.
What have you got there?
Hey, give that back!
Hush, little girl. Submarine. What are you, a mechanic?
He's my friend. Now go away.
Does our father know you ditched your audition again?
I didn't ditch anything. I danced and I got my role and I even called him and I told him that I got the role. I don't have to be back until 2.
If I find out you're lying...
Why would I lie to you? I think I earned this lunch, okay? So why don't you earn yours somewhere else and leave me alone?
Fine.
He tossed the sketch back to Edillan, but the wind caught it. It flew past the deck and Edillan got up to reach for it. But then it flew beyond the hill, away from anyone's reach.
You jerk! Eddie spent all night on that!
You got me all wet, you little brat!
How dare you!
Watch it.
Romayan, just go away!
That hurt! You're going to pay for that!
She broke from Edillan's grasp and charged at Romayan. He took her beating for just a moment, then shoved her forcefully into another table. The couple stood up and tended to Tinny, while Edillan pushed Romayan and Kang aside to get to her.
Ah!
Oh my word! What is going on?
Are you alright, child?
Ow!
The sharp edge of a chair scratched her arm, badly. What is wrong with you? You don't go around hitting little girls! I asked you to leave! Now look what you've done! Oh, I'm so sorry, Tinny. She knew not to do anything to make the situation worse, so she just stood with Edillan, who was looking at Romain with such an intense look that he could have shattered glass. Edillan. He couldn't think of anything else to say, so he looked away and led Tinny off the deck. I hope you're proud of yourself.
I hope you find this a lesson not to befriend any more little engineer boys.
I can be friends with whoever I want! He's better than having you as a brother. I'm so sorry about this. If you want any compensation for the mess, you can talk to my father.
Thank you, Miss Rothgold, but I can take care of it.
Oh, thank you. And again, I'm so sorry. I had started off the deck and had taken a few steps down before I saw Edillan riding off on his motorbike with Tinny. My heart dropped as I watched them riding down the street.
Well, look at that. Little engineer boy has his own fancy bike. Some friend he is, huh? Kang should strip him of it.
I hate you so much. Just get out of my life!